Hi, everybody, and welcome to Twitch Public Access. This is our show all about you, the Twitch community, and all the amazing things that you have been up to during our first month in 2025. I think it's like kind of crazy to think that we're already through January, but that is what's happening. It's the end of January in 2025. My name is Mary Kish. I am the head of community here at Twitch, and it is my honor to talk to you about all the awesome stuff that you've been up to and also what Twitch is doing behind the scenes that you might have missed. It's also so exciting for me to be joined by Espé. Espé, thank you for joining me today.
Of course, it is always a blast to be here.
We love to kind of just cover all the cool stuff that's been happening behind the scenes at Twitch. There's a lot going on today's show. Some of the things we'll be covering are celebrating some very new partnerversaries that have been happening over the last month. When you are live, if you are an affiliate or you're a partner, your dashboard should actually tell you your anniversary. It'll also tell you your birthday, which is so cute, so that we can celebrate you. And we have been dropping by partnerversaries to do some celebrating. So we'll talk about that a little bit. We'll be talking about some incredible charity work that's been happening over the course of the last month and more and throughout the year. And we're going to be joined by an incredibly special guest, Kiwisnstars. It's just such a wonderful content creator. I think you're going to really enjoy them. And we have a couple additional surprises in store that we will get to in a little bit. So you're not going to want to go anywhere. We absolutely do read chat during the show. So we'd love to see your thoughts in chat as we go through this show. I see Twitch ambassador Smirky in there. We love Smirky. So thank you so much for being a part of the show. Please talk to us, comment, and be involved. This really is for you. This is why we do it. So I'm excited to get to it. Espé, how are you going today?
I'm doing very well. I'm on a mission to cook food at home. And we will see if this weekend I will actually cook or if I will order food. Let's hope I actually cook.
I'm so interested in your streamer journey of cooking food. I also went through this challenge of a lot of times, especially as like content creators, we don't take care of ourselves. So we end up like eating whatever is around or ordering food a lot that is like just very normal, but it's important to learn. So I'm like really proud of you for going and getting food, Espé.
Well, thank you. First step complete. The second step, we gonna get there. I promise y'all, we are gonna get there this weekend.
Take steps one step at a time. I also see Twitch Ambassador Science in chat saying you had your partnerversary on Monday. Happy partnerversary, Science. That's a really huge achievement. I always like to compare it to like a streamer's like bachelor degree or something. It's a monumental achievement. It's very difficult to get. It takes a lot of time and energy and work. And so it really deserves to be praised. So congrats to you, Science, for hitting your partnerversary. You'll also notice that today we have our donate to charity button on. So I just wanted to say PK Amazing. Thank you for donating to St. Jude. We will be doing that throughout the show. And I'm going to tell you right now. I also just want to say I see you, Squee TV, who's been fundraising all week for the LA fires. I appreciate you. I see you. I also see your badge for Clip the Halls. Good for you. Love that. We will absolutely talk about some of our charity stuff in a second. So I love that. Thank you for raising money for a good cause. The first thing that we're going to cover today, it's a bit of a heavy subject, but I actually think it's very important for you all to know. And so I'm so grateful that there's so many people here who get to hear this. This would have been January of 2025. It would have been an incredible contributor and person's 8th year anniversary at Twitch. Their name was Linc. Linc was the creative director at Twitch for a very long time, a beloved contributor at Twitch, not just as a worker and as a peer, but like as a person. Linc was warm, they were bright, they were loving, and they were just a joy to be around. And we like absolutely adored working with Linc. It is hard for me to announce that sadly Linc passed away not very long ago from brain cancer. Linc was a beloved addition to the Twitch team. And I think it's important for you to know that they contributed a lot to various things behind the scenes that you might not have known about. One of the things that they worked on with me was the revision of Creator Camp, which I loved. But another thing that Linc made that you might not know, they made Dino Dance, which you are putting in chat. And I really, really love that. Dino Dance was Linc's creation, something that they made with Twitch. I think we have a video of the construction of Dino Dance that they worked on with chat. This was a really cool thing that they got to make. And we were so proud of their work in this space. This emote has been used 1 billion times globally. This is not just like something that we like. This is something that's part of Twitch culture. It's kind of the way that Linc gets to stay with us and be celebrated every day. This is a massive part of our Twitch culture now. This was created, I think, during like GlitchCon times, and you can kind of see some of the steps that they made. It was really funny. Twitch Dino Dance could have been a banana. It could have been a computer. It could have been sunglasses. There was a whole world here that Linc put into making Dino Dance. And I think this is also a really good reflection of the kind of person Linc was, which is that if you asked them to make something, they made you 8 different versions of it, and they were all amazing. And then they let you pick. So that's Linc's incredible contribution to Dino Dance and Twitch's culture. Now, to honor Linc, we have added a follow emote on the Twitch channel called Linc Legend. It is the Dino Dance emote, but it's gold. It's beautiful. There it is. So if you're following /Twitch, and I do encourage you to follow /Twitch, you now have access to Linc Legend. I believe that Linc would have loved this type of legacy that they have left on Twitch, and they would have absolutely loved Twitch chat to use this emote. So just to help honor Linc, I encourage you to spam Linc Legend in chat for the whole show. We miss you, Linc, and we loved working with you, and your legacy lives on in every day, and it was an honor to work with you. In addition, in honor to just support Linc, we will be raising money for St. Jude, which is a beautiful organization that helps fight cancer, specifically in children. And we have a charity goal of $1,500 today. Twitch is promising to match every penny that is donated during today's show. So no name, I saw that you donated $10 to support St. Jude Children's Hospital. Thank you very much. We really appreciate any dollar. Please do not donate unless you are comfortable. Rowan, we see you donated $5 to support St. Jude. Thank you so much. But if you're able to, that will be so wonderful. And we will be matching up to $1,500. Thank you very much for supporting us and just putting some Linc Legend in chat. Set of Words donated $5. Thank you so much. Thank you for contributing to this, and thanks for just being awesome people. So I think sometimes we forget, like, it's really special to see all the Linc Legends in chat. I think sometimes it's easy to forget. There's a lot of humans that work behind the scenes at Twitch, and they care so much about this place. Linc loved Twitch, and they said multiple times, like, this was their dream job. Fiddler Head Crab on the Roof donated $100. Thank you so much. Psycho UK, thank you for donating $10. I appreciate you. I see you. Chris VP donated $100. Thank you very, very, very much. We are such big fans of St. Jude. Dookie, thank you for donating $1 for St. Jude. I see you. Every dollar counts. It goes to a good cause. It goes to the kids. And with that, we are also going to talk about something that's impacted a lot of people recently, the LA fires. Espé, would you mind talking a little bit about what has been going on?
Yes. The LA fires have devastated Los Angeles. I am based in Los Angeles. I'm downtown, so it did not hit me, but I have so many friends who I've met over the years that have virtually lost everything. But I will say that during this time, community has been such a staple and a backbone. There is volunteer events happening everywhere. I've even tried to volunteer and I've been told there's too many volunteers, and that has never happened to me. And that feels amazing to see so many people coming together. And Twitch was so moved by the community's efforts to raise money for the LA wildfires that we wanted to show our thanks to. Let's take a look.
Shout out Twitch, guys, for the $500 donation. Killing it. Thank you for raising money for the LA wildfires. We're here to support you and have donation campaign. Hey Twitch, thank you. W Twitch in the chat. W Twitch.
Love. Why is everyone saying, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Twitch?
Oh, don't. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
$500 donation.
To the, oh wait, that's a lot of rubber bands.
That's a lot of rubber bands. Twitch, let's go. Thank you.
Twitch! Thank you, Twitch! Okay, I gotta get my ass up and help. Oh my, wait, Twitch also donated $100. Wait, we've been getting so many new donations. Wait, this is crazy. What's happening here? Chat, we got another $100 donation from Black Market Zero. Thank you so much for that. And from Twitch, another $100 donation. That is amazing. That is amazing. Thank you so much. Absolutely amazing. Okay, well, guys, let's keep going. It feels good. It feels like my chest has a purpose right now. You know, like typically when I lose, it's for nothing. It's just for sadness, but now there's a purpose.
It can't even keep up, dude. Twitch just dropped $100. Yo, chat. W's in chat for Twitch. Twitch just dropped $100. I can't read what their message say, bro. I can't see it. Keep on rocking for an awesome cause. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Hey, man. Thank you, guys. Chat. W's for Twitch, man.
Oh, so sweet.
I love the line. Typically when I lose, it's just for sadness. Now it's for something.
Yeah. My chess is meaningful is like what Anna said. And it's just like, I do think that, you know, using your platform to raise money for something bigger than just yourself is it's extraordinary. And it is a testament to how wonderful Twitch streamers are. I think they do it every day. Every day Twitch streamers go live for charity. And so it is very much appreciated, and we do see you. I also just want to say, Hellsters, I see your donation. Thank you so much for donating to St. Jude. I'm going to try and call them out as I see them in chat. Not your mom, but maybe. Thank you for your donation to St. Jude. The Blue John, thank you so much for your donation to St. Jude. Bror Melker, thank you so much for your donation to St. Jude. I really appreciate you. We were very involved in trying to support creators, raising money for the LA fires. So I just wanted to cover a couple things that we did. We made a shelf on the front page. You can actually join this shelf if you're raising money for the LA fires. I saw a comment earlier saying they're raising money for the LA fires. If you use the tag LA Fires, we made a shelf that can appear on the front page that should help give you a little bit of extra visibility. Please use the tag if you're raising money for victims of the LA fires. We also front paged streamers throughout the last 2 weeks who are raising money for the LA fires. We donated swag and clothing, bags, Twitch swag. We donated those to victims from the fires. We were really appreciative that they were able to go to a good home. We did work with 100 Thieves for that, and we appreciate 100 Thieves and several other groups, Riot, who donated merch and just clothing items to victims. So we will continue to front page to show support and to throw in donations from Twitch itself if you're raising money for the LA fire. So continue doing that. We really appreciate you. But that's just a drop in the bucket to what creators have been doing. Espé, what have creators been doing?
So on January 18th, Ludwig, along with other members of the Yard podcast, raised $224,000.
Oh my God.
Right. For the LA wildfire relief. The stream, which featured podcast members Ludwig, Falco, Slime Machine, and Aiden Calvin, combined gaming with charity as the four played every song in Rock Band. I don't know about you, Mary, but I am horrible at Rock Band. I don't know what it is about holding the guitar in my hand. I just never hit any notes, ever. And I just smile as I do it.
I am not a rock band, but I will smash Guitar Hero. I love Guitar Hero, and I will absolutely wreck any Metallica song on Guitar Hero. Rock Band I cannot speak for. I could not possibly like brag about my Rock Band ability.
I don't know what happens. My rhythm with any game of that nature just goes out of the window as soon as the song comes on. But the Twitch stream also featured guest appearances from Young Gravy and BB No Money.
Amazing. We really appreciate all these incredible streamers, big and small. It does not matter when you are raising $1 for a good cause. You are doing something meaningful outside of your normal jurisdiction of just like raising money for your stream and for your own purposes. We really appreciate that. And we just believe that charity and Twitch go together like peanut butter and jelly. Like there's no better way to raise money for charity than on a Twitch stream. So thank you for doing that. I want to make sure I'm reading this right because I saw it from Smirky's chat. Selena, did you donate a big substantial amount to our St. Jude charity campaign? Selena, thank you so much for your very generous contribution. I just appreciate you so much. I'm going to try and do this. MD, thank you. MD, I know you. We love MD around here. Thank you for your donation to St. Jude. I really appreciate all of these donations to St. Jude. We're big St. Jude fans here, and we will be going to St. Jude as Twitch does every year to showcase all the incredible creators that are raising money for St. Jude. Triply15, thank you so much for your donation to St. Jude. I really, really, really appreciate that. Linc was always watching, Selena. This is beautiful. Thank you so much. We will continue to talk about more charity streams as we go here, but really appreciate everything that's going on. So more to come on charity stuff throughout the year. Another thing that's been going on is Partnerversaries. I teased this earlier. So we have been celebrating streamers celebrating their Partnerversaries. You should be getting a notification in your creator dashboard that your Partnerversary is coming or that it's here so that you can celebrate with your community. It is a big deal. And we've been looking too, so we could stop by in some partners celebration streams. So let's take a look.
Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all, and thank you, Twitch. Yo, what a way to start the partner anniversary. Yo, I've been a partner for like, God knows how long. So thank y'all so much for this journey. Yo, Twitch, thank you so much for coming in clutch with the 20 gifted matchup. And thank y'all for the community, the HM community, the fifth dimension.
Congrats again on your partnerversary. Have a great rest of your stream. Yo, seriously, thank you so much again. The homies over at Twitch, I really do appreciate it. Your platform is goated. You know, allows creators to really do things that were honestly not possible a couple decades ago. So really appreciate you guys, for real, man.
Wait, we would love to celebrate your partner anniversary. For the next 30 minutes, we'll match up to 20 gifted subs. What? Yo, what? That's so cool.
I wouldn't be here where I was today without Twitch. So thank you. It means a lot.
Congrats on your partnerversary. Hey, thanks, Twitch. Appreciate it. We would love to celebrate your partnerversary. For the next 30 minutes, we'll match up to 20 gifted subs. Well, that's sick. Thank you.
That's an instant 2020. Congrats again. Awesome community and 9 years on Twitch. A follow and gift subs is the least we can do. Oh man, thank you so much, Twitch.
Okay, whoever's behind the Twitch account, whoever's typing, thank you. You made my day better. Not for the monetary reasons.
Oh my god, you
it was a fun experience, and it was. Thank you. Hope holidays are going well for you.
Twitch, you go on the tree now. You go on our little community tree. I know she look a little full, but this is our amazing community. Shout out them. We're putting Twitch on the tree, bro. We have to. We literally freaking have to, bro. Oh god. That looks really bad, but
not likely.
That's what I'm
and
about.
Twitch with the 7 gifted. Let's go. Not likely and Twitch. Not likely, guys. Thank you so much, Twitch. That's 20 to 20. Congrats again on your partnerversary. Have a great rest of your stream. Thank you, Twitch. Everybody, let's get a huge TY for Twitch. Thank you for doing what you do, and thank you for giving me something to make money off of for 10 plus years. Thank you, Twitch.
That's so cute. I loved the ornaments and the beard. Congrats to all of our new partnerversary celebrating people. Please check your creator dashboard to know when your partnerversary is, because Twitch might stop by and match up to 20 gifted. This was a wonderful concept pioneered by our partnerships team, who just absolutely adore the partners that they get to work with every day. So congratulations. Espé, did you not just tell me your partnerversary is very soon or just happened? Tell me what happened.
My partnerversary is tomorrow. Tomorrow marks 3 years that I have been a Twitch partner, which is kind of iconic. I live it. You always remember when you get that email and that feeling that just shoots through your body. I jumped out of my bed, ran to my roommate, and started screaming. I'm pretty sure my neighbors were confused, but we just screamed for like 5 whole minutes. That was it. Lovely, lovely moment. And it was the first day of Black History Month, which touches my heart. That's such a special month for me. I don't know. It'll always be an amazing day.
That's really beautiful. I also remember getting partnered. I worked really hard for it. The hardest thing for me was being able to stream enough, because I have always been a hobbyist streamer. So I've always been streaming in addition to my regular job. It's like additive. It was really hard for me to get those hours in, but being able to do that and achieve that was a huge deal. I just have to stop and say, it looks like we did raise our initial goal of $1,500 for St. Jude. We also have a lot of people in the chat. So I just want to say a big hearty thank you to so many people. Maze, thank you for your donation. Show, Kenley, Brains, thank you so much for these donations. I am 4T1. I cannot thank you enough. If we could get Linc's picture back up for a second, I just want to express, because we have a lot of new people, and I just wanted to reiterate why we're doing this. We're raising money for St. Jude this episode of Twitch Public Access. Stewart, thank you for the dono. Because a beloved coworker of ours passed away from cancer, and we really loved them. They made Dino Dance. And so if you follow Twitch, please follow Twitch. You get Linc Legend, which is a tribute to Linc, who made Dino Dance. It is a gold Dino Dance emote, and it is in their honor that we did this. So follow the channel in order to get Linc Legend. Please share it and spam it in chat all episode long, so that we can celebrate Linc's legacy together, whom we love. C Pancake, thank you for your dono to St. Jude. I really appreciate so much kindness in chat. There's so many of you. So I really appreciate all of this love. I'll continue to try and read donos as I see them. So thank you. Okay, so that was partnerversaries. Espé, would you talk a little bit about clubs? We've been seeing a lot of people very interested in clubs.
Absolutely. I also just want to say, hearing these usernames from these donations is probably my favorite thing. My brain has been on not your mom, but maybe for quite some time now.
Yeah, I'm your mom. I'm your mom. Not your mom, but maybe is a good username.
It is. But diving into creator clubs, y'all. Earlier this year, we successfully launched our first 2 creator clubs, DJs and IRL streamers, to foster connection within these streamer communities. And in December, we launched 4 more creator clubs, artists and makers, music, VTubers, and co-working and coding. There was so much interest in the VTuber creator club that we did have to close applications, but with ultra excitement, we are here to announce that these applications are open again, and the link will be in chat. That's really exciting.
Yes, check chat. I think we'll pin it too, just so that it's easy for you to get. These clubs have been pretty coveted. We've seen a really high amount of interest in these clubs, which is great. That means that you're enjoying them and you're getting value out of them, especially the VTuber club, which we've seen has just been kind of skyrocketing off. This is great. I just wanted to remind everyone the reason we close applications is because we got so many. It's very important that we're able to go through the applications, make sure that everybody's on the up and up as we add them into these groups so that they have a really good introduction to these clubs and they can get the full benefits as a member. This is also true of our guilds, is it not, Espé?
Yes, it is. Our Unity guilds receive so much interest that we have to take a moment to say, okay, let's take a look at what we got before we are able to open applications again. But I am here to let y'all know that our applications for the Black Guild and the Latin Guild will be opening very, very soon, within the next 2 weeks. So keep your eyes open on Twitch's socials where they will post when these applications go live.
Thank you, Espé. We love for you to join our guilds and our clubs and just get a little bit more camaraderie on your experiences at Twitch. I think there's like nothing better than finding kindred spirits who love the same things you love. So please join them, get in on these awesome Discords and take advantage of the opportunities that come with club and guild membership. Karmatic GG, thank you for your donation to St. Jude. I appreciate you. Alutso, thank you for your donation to St. Jude. I appreciate you. I'm doing my best to try and not miss these. I'm also seeing a lot of Linc Legend in chat. Thank you all for being so cool. Ash said hi, join us. That's right, one of us. Okay, and so we're going to move on to Creator Camp. We are starting to invest more in educating people who might be thinking about doing their first stream on Twitch, or maybe they've like kind of just started their Twitch journey and they need more knowledge of how to be successful on Twitch. So our first Creator Camp live was on Tuesday. It was 7 strategies to getting started on Twitch. Highlights from this stream are going to be on YouTube shortly. We get really good information from successful streamers to help you on your journey. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from that.
The feeling I'm looking for when I step into a stream is a fun place to hang out and chat, or a chill place to help get my work done. Oh, man, teriyaki sounds really good. Teriyaki might go effing hard.
When I step into a stream, I'm looking for warmth, enthusiasm, and connection.
Thank you so much. Welcome back, PS Weech. Thank you for 39 months. How are you? It's so good to see you. Thank you for all your sweet comments on social media, PS Weech. I appreciate you so much.
The feeling I'm looking for when I step into a stream is welcoming and a sense of community.
Cole the Flower! How are you? Oh my god!
I greet viewers by having my starting soon screen up and chatting before we actually get started with the stream. I also have my raid alert set up for when people share their community with me, and by showing off my VTuber model to new people.
I greet viewers by directly engaging with whatever sentiment they shared in chat, whether that's a hello, how are you, or maybe something more specific.
I'm in a very silly, goofy mood today, by the way, so appreciate your tolerance of me in advance.
I welcome viewers in by having a raid video ready if it's from a raid, or being personal and getting to know them via questions.
I communicate what to expect from my streams by using chat rules and stream tags to give people an idea of what is acceptable to say in chat, as well as to provide easy insight about the community's vibe.
Some of the things I do to communicate what to expect from my stream is uploading clips to social media, having humorous titles, and a great call to action for my live notification. Who are we building this bouquet for? Myself! You know what they say? Love yourself.
I communicate expectations by having a weekly schedule, changing my on-screen graphics to reflect the type of game I'm playing, and also having a stream title about what we're doing in the moment. The dinosaurs to me! To me, dinosaurs! Thank you. Hello. Hi, I'm T-Rex. Nice to meet you.
Establishing a consistent tone for your broadcast
is vital to ensure your community grows
in a direction that you want.
All right. Lots of really good tips and tricks there. We're actually going to continue to do more creator camp streams. We just really believe in your journey, and it's something we've heard from creators that it's really hard to start on Twitch. It's a lot harder to have your first stream on Twitch than it is to like have your first live stream on TikTok or Instagram. I just think that's the truth, right? There's just more rules that we have. We have our own language in chat. And so there's a lot to digest for new people. So we're going to do our best to help give you the official guide that we think would be best for you. If you are ever curious, what are our official recommendations? Go to Creator Camp. You can Google Creator Camp Twitch. It will take you to an official place where, especially if you're logged in, it'll literally like give you a pathway and coach you from step one, how to have your first stream and how to be successful. So I think I have a couple more donations I'm going to try and read off. I'm so sorry if I'm missing them, but chat is like popping, so I'm going to do my best. Jog and Ode Reseka. Oh God, I hope I said that right. Thank you so much for your donation. Alexis AMZ, really appreciate your donation. Shizu 911. Woo woo. Thank you so much for your donation to St. Jude. I appreciate everybody who's contributing. I really appreciate you. Blaze Boys, sick. Blaze it all the way to St. Jude. I hope that came off really cool. Alutso, thank you so much for donating to St. Jude. I see you. I appreciate you. Awesome. We're going to have more Creator Camp going on. Going live on Twitch. We'll cover how you literally go live for the first time on OBS, PlayStation, Xbox, IRL, mobile gaming. We're going to put these on YouTube. This may shock you, but please like and subscribe to Twitch's YouTube channel, because that's actually where we're going to be posting a lot of our Creator Camp content. The reason we're using YouTube is it's a great way for you to search, but literally, how do I go live? The SEO of YouTube is amazing. So that's a great place for you to find out Twitch's standard and official practices on how to go live. So you can absolutely do that. We encourage you. Everybody else can multi-stream. I don't see why we can't. Anyway, check us out there. And with that, those are all of our up-to-date stuff that's been going on recently. Espé, would you please kindly introduce our guest?
Oh, absolutely. Y'all, we are so excited to have someone who I actually met probably about 2 months ago in person and got to spend such an amazing time with them. Kiwisnstars.
Hi, Kiwi.
Hi.
Hi, we're so excited to have you on. We were both so lucky and fortunate to be able to meet you in person during a community on-site that happened last quarter. We were able to meet you due to your involvement in the MeetUps program, which was so wonderful. And so I'd love for you to just be able to introduce yourself to all these wonderful people in chat. Rato Silva, thank you for your dono, and Hout Vlaut. Oh gosh. Thank you so much for your donation to St. Jude. Kiwi, please say hi to everybody and introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. My name is Kiwisnstars, or Elena. My pronouns are she, her, and I am one of the lead organizers for Stream Texas. My primary chapter that I organize for is for Stream San Antonio. Oh, and I've this last year was like last week was my 8-year anniversary on Twitch in general. So yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you for being with us for so long. That's 8 incredible years of your journey here. And we're so thankful for your contributions to meetups. For anyone who doesn't know, you can actually meet other streamers or other Twitch enthusiasts or gamers. That's how I use it. In your local area. It's a great way to find other people to play Smash with, or to just get a beer with and talk about local stuff that's going on in your neck of the woods with other people who love gaming and Twitch. So it's awesome. Elena, that you were able to join us for our on-site and just kind of teach us a little bit about your awesome community. What do you like to stream? What do you usually play?
Yeah, so I do a lot of variety content. My pitch that I give whenever we get raids is that I like to play games that make me cry or where I can smooch people. Sometimes it's even better if it's both. A lot of that has to deal with is that I really love indie games, because a lot of the times you see the passion behind the indie developers project come through to those games, and it really is reflected in the gameplay, the story, the loving details within them. So that's primarily what I play. My why for streaming is I initially started because after college, it's really hard to make friends as an adult. And I had some sorority sisters who were really into Let's Plays, and they were like, hey, like, let's start a Let's Play channel together. And I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, you guys want me to join? I'll join you guys. I could be included. So we all built our own PCs. We did a little bit of recording for a little bit. One got like a big people job, one got into medical school, and I then was just left with the PC. So I was like, well, I might as well just start it. I don't have any friends, and at the time I was like really, really lonely because like post college, like I said, it's really hard to meet new people, like-minded people without it sometimes turning weird. And so you started Twitch streaming, connecting with people, and then I from those connections, from like going to like PAX South, I ended up being involved with like a nonprofit called like Anxiety Gaming, which is now Rise Above the Disorder, and I volunteered with them. Well, from volunteer opportunities from them is actually how I got involved or like introduced to people from in the name was Twitch Texas at the time because none of the branding stuff had been established yet, and so it's now Stream Texas. So that's kind of like been my journey of like starting Twitch streaming and then continuing to Twitch stream and then getting involved in Stream Texas. And I primarily love streaming because I love meeting new people, but also like that lonely feeling I had. If we can provide a space that doesn't make people feel lonely and like can also gently educate individuals on, hey, like maybe this perspective's not super great. Maybe like let's be a little more empathetic and a little more curious about why people feel certain ways. We can kind of move toward being able to, be like aid with marginalized communities or understand where they're coming from and things like that. So, but that's me.
Yes. I do have a question.
Yes.
What video game gave you your best cry? I know that sounds so weird, but I'm curious.
No. Actually, okay, so I have two. So the first one ever on stream where I was like, I'm sorry, I need to turn off my camera and mute my microphone was a game called Rhine. And primarily in Lord of the Rings, I don't know the names of the people, but it's like the human, like I love Lord of the Rings so much. I can't tell you any of their names other than the initial people.
Our chat has to know the names.
Yeah, it's
there
like
has
Eowyn's
to be
father or uncle or whatever, but that moment where he's burying his child and he basically says, I'm sorry guys, but he says like, no father should have to, or no parent should have to bury their child. And so that game has to deal with that like theme, because that's the like twist to the game is you think it's one thing and then the twist is something very different. And I was like, oh no. And so like, I just started crying really badly. And then my second one was Venba, which is a beautiful game about being an immigrant from, I believe, India to Canada, and both having to navigate a completely new world that you've never had to navigate before, but also raising your own child who is then a member of both worlds, right? Like you still are instilling your old culture onto the kid, but then also like this kid is picking up the new culture, and so it deals with like themes of like, I think some of us are like, I'm Latina, and so like, we all have different foods, right? And the themes of like, why are you bringing your food to school? It's smelly, sort of thing, to where it's like, well, my mom made it, or my dad made it, or like Lala made it for me, sort of thing. And so it deals with themes of like being a parent and being frustrated and being like, but I would be proud to bring my mother's cooking home. I don't understand. And then the kid being on the other side, like with the kid being like, why can't I have a cheeseburger? Why can't I have a sandwich? And just kind of that really beautiful, like rounding or like full circle moment where like toward the end of the game, like there's an acceptance and there's communication, and it's just, oh, it's so good. Please. It's like, I think $20. It's super worth it. It is a shorter game. Phenomenal cooking simulator as well. Is great.
So good.
Anyway,
I also had the pleasure of playing Venba, and it also made me cry. I think that it's a universal truth of just seeing someone whose love for you transcends maybe like their own ability to understand, right? Because when you're a kid, you might not understand what selfless love looks like. Maybe you haven't really, been able to give that to somebody, but a parent who is able to do that for a child, it's just a really beautiful feeling. And I literally called my mom after the stream to tell her how much I love her, because my mom made a lot of sacrifices for me growing up, and I don't think I appreciated it, nor was I like a very good kid. I was actually like a notoriously pretty bad kid growing up. And so like recognizing just how good my mother was to me and everything that she did for me, that game wrecked me. And I think it's a really good game. So it's a wonderful recommendation. I really do encourage everybody to do that. Thank you for that recommendation. I'm getting like a little choked up just thinking about that game. It is so powerful.
Oh yeah, it's so powerful. It's so phenomenal, and I think it speaks to so many different levels too. And so it is great.
Very, very powerful. Wonderful recommendation. I'm going to read off a couple more donos just so I don't forget. Wilf UK, Kitsy, Chai Cat, thank you so much for your donos. And oh my God, this is so good because it's such a good transition and I love a good transition. Masa Magic, thank you for your dono. And Intelligame, thank you so much for your donation. I think this is so amazing that you are such a good person in donating because our next segment is Kiwi is required to tell us 2 creators that they absolutely are obsessed with and they want everybody in chat to follow. Kiwi, can you tell us your first recommendation?
Yes, actually, my first recommendation is Intelligame. I love Josh. He is super wonderful. Other username is Wallstormer on Twitch or Twitter or any of the other things. There he is! That's my friend! But Josh does wonderful work. Not only is he very thoughtful when he talks about games that he basically will play throughout his channel, and he's like messaging me like, why would you do this? But like he just is very thoughtful, like dissecting games and being like, how can we think about this a little more intelligently? How can we put ourselves in the main character's shoes? How can we take a look at the game and see how maybe it could have been a little more inclusive, or how, like, you know, maybe with my experience, this is probably how it could have been different, or maybe there should have been a little more reflection on this writing. He does a lot of work in regards to the indie game community and like individual developers. Like he'll do like critiques of like small developers, like game jams, and he'll pick games on Twitch, like he'll play through them or he'll go through them and he'll talk about them, but also like phenomenal at like fundraising for like things that are very close to his heart and really good causes. Him and then, you know, Kim Chica typically will work very hard together to raise lots of funds, and like them also collaborating with like Stumped Gamer, like they're just a like bunch of great people. Josh is phenomenal. And so like
Josh is
that's why I like employ. Yeah, he's so thoughtful with his words, and one of my favorite people to have like long, genuine conversation, because you know, you can tell he's really listening to you and putting a lot of thought, and then going, but what if we thought about it this way? Or I know you're not about to start talking about yourself a certain way, and it's like, oh, I mean, yeah, that is my speech patterns. That is how I talk about it. Yeah, phenomenal. Does so much good work. I know he had a really impactful stream during
oh no, Espé, Kiwi, I think you're breaking up a little bit. Oh no, we're losing Kiwi a little bit. This is such a bummer. As soon as they come back, I want them to finish what they want to say. But I just also want to say, I personally also know Intelligame, and I also second this nomination. It's wonderful. You will notice in chat we have a pin for you to follow Intelligame. I think, hopefully, please go follow Intelligame. They really are incredible, and they also do this type of intellectual, thoughtful discussion about games professionally. It's like literally what they do. So this is not just a casual gamer who's like just giving their casual thoughts. This is a person who professionally dissects games and talks about them from just a deeper perspective than the game itself, but why did the dev make this call? And so it's really a thoughtful discussion about games if you're interested in that. And they do a lot of charity streams. So I do fully recommend them. Turner Inha, thank you so much for your donation. I am really struggling with some of these. I'm really sorry. our usernames are so vast. Swifty Arm. I appreciate how easy that was to read. Swifty Arm, thank you for your donation to St. Jude. I can do that. It's like more of a risk of me, more of a reflection of like my ability to like read certain words better than others. We're hopefully going to get Kiwi back here really soon. But as we do that, there's something I'd really like to do with you, Espé, if you would go on this journey with me.
Let's go.
Okay. We were talking earlier about charity streams and how important they are. I was just given the good word from partnerships that a beloved creator, chrismelberger, is going live for a charity stream. And I was wondering if we could pull up their charity stream real quick. You are on it. Thank you so much. I believe chrismelberger has been raising money for Project Hope. We are such big fans of Project Hope. I have actually seen some of their incredible work that they get to do, and a wonderful place to fundraise. So Twitch would like to support chrismelberger, and we're gonna be donating to Chris now. Hopefully it's in space. I don't know. We actually, a lot of people don't know this, but we make our donations in real time at Twitch. There's no like secret sauce. We like use my credit card and we donate to Twitch. We donate on behalf of Twitch. So we're going to do that now, and hopefully that donation will come through. But we're really proud of you, Chris, for doing that. I think we made the dono.
Numbers on it, stuff on it.
What?
What?
Oh, can you put the audio up?
Oh, man. What? No, Twitch, what the heck? What the heck? Twitch. Twitch funding is almost to $55,000. Twitch, thank you.
Yo, shout out to Scintilla. Legend. Absolute legend. We love you, dude. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Twitch.
Appreciate your platform, to be honest. Have a good time on it. I've been doing it for 8 years now. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Holy crap. And Project Hope in chat. Let's go, Project Hope. Guys, 55K raised. That is prenatal care to 733 mothers and babies in a humanitarian crisis. That is massive.
Let's go.
That is massive.
Beautiful. Thank you so much to chrismelberger. And I saw Chris also shouting out Scintilla, who works in partnership. Scintilla helped us find out about chrismelberger's stream, and we just really love working with creators who are raising money for a good cause. So it's our honor, Chris, to support you and your awesome stream. I know you're raising so much money, but we really are so grateful to be able to contribute on behalf of Twitch and support you. We also, just as a reminder for everybody who's in chat right now, donating, Dantler, I see you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for donating to St. Jude. I just wanted to remind everybody, we are matching donations for this stream up to $1,500, which you've already smashed. Thank you so much for donating to St. Jude. Sam, thank you. Sam Basass. I assume there's some sass in that Basass. Axiom 42. Is that because of Axiom Verge? Because that game is so dope. A pie to the face donating. Thank you. That's a good username, actually. I love a good username, Espé. It's really fun when Ninu TTV. Thank you so much for your donation to St. Jude. I appreciate you. Some of these, just because of our Linc legend in chat is going really fast. Guilherme Sost, thank you so much for your donation to St. Jude. All of this is very appreciated. You are all lovely people. Just X Snipes, Capacete, thank you. Y'all, this is like good, isn't it?
It is.
Good stuff. All good vibes.
Also,
I believe Kiwi is back, right, Espé?
Yes, we have Kiwi back. I was about to say, speaking of good usernames, we have Kiwis and stars.
Kiwi.
Is Kiwi in the room with us?
Kiwi, I'm so sorry. We lost you towards the end, but we actually got all the good vibes from Intelligame. We heard so much of your good thoughts towards Josh, and so I really appreciate you. We also put up a link in chat for people to follow Intelligame, which is great. So I would love if you would tell us your second recommendation, because I know you were able to give us two, and it's very hard to pick two recommendations. I know you love lots of people.
Yes, actually, one of my favorite people is chrismelberger, and y'all just had him. Like, I used to follow him when he was on Vine, and so like watching his journey from like him being on Twitch or like from Vine, trying YouTube, going on Twitch, and just like creating this wonderful, positive like community and raising money for good is just so amazing. And he's always so nice when you see him in person. So super excited that you guys got to show his clip. My second recommendation is, I will butcher her name and I'm so sorry, but I believe it's xinxinwong. Her name is Patty, and she is a Texas creator who builds custom keyboards. And I'm not talking like, I love building custom keyboards, but I like the base. I buy the baseboard, I buy the switches, I buy the keycaps. No, she like dissects even further down than that, and she gets like commissions to make them all from scratch. And so she is super duper wonderful. I love being able to like, I actually met her through the Twitch Women's Guild, because when I did my introduction, I had just started getting into keyboard building and talked about how I was going to build a new PC then soon. And so she rated me one of the first times I went live after joining the guild. And then she was like, I do keyboards too, and was giving me lots of feedback in regards to me talking about wanting custom cables for my new PC build and everything. So super duper wonderful, very, very sweet, and is willing to answer any questions you have about keyboards. I just bought just a stock keyboard off Amazon because one of my other friends had it, and I was like, that keyboard sounds amazing. What is it? And when I was trying to figure out what the switches were, it said something about gasket switches or something like that, which I was like, I don't know what that is. So I went to her stream and asked her, and she was more than happy to tell me and explain like, hey, like this is what it is. Typically I like using it because my hands are a little more sensitive, so it helps with the like springiness of it. And I was like, oh, we're learning new stuff every day. So, and I think it's just always really, really important to see like women in these kinds of spaces, because typically anything tech related is very male dominated. And so that's why I wanted to highlight her, because I think she's doing really cool things. She was also an artist at TwitchCon this year, in the artist alley. So yeah, really, really cool. You should check her out.
Can we just say, I am watching her type, and it is so few typing errors. If y'all ever see me type, I type like 106 words per minute, but I am full of errors, y'all. And seeing this, oh my goodness.
I love that they're in Artist Alley as well. I think this is a really good reminder for everyone in chat. If you're looking for a new keyboard, please go follow. We've pinned this creator in chat so that you can follow them and you can learn a little bit more about keyboards. No pressure to purchase. Follows are free, babe. Like, go for it. And learn a little bit more about keyboard construction. It's awesome, especially if you're invested in PC or just gaming life in general, like I am. Get yourself a custom keyboard. It's so worth it. And it's really satisfying to hear like the ka-chunk of the keys on a custom keyboard. I also really encourage you, as Kiwi mentioned, when you go to TwitchCon, Artist Alley is filled with things like custom keyboards or artists, and all of the people in Artist Alley, they stream on Twitch, which is so cool. It's really fun to go through. So I think it's actually probably my favorite part of TwitchCon is walking through Artist Alley and like seeing all the little bits and bobs that streamers have been able to create, and custom keyboards are so sick. So that's a great recommendation. You will see that pinned follow in chat. Please, please, please go and tell them that Kiwi sent you or Twitch Public Access sent you. We just love to share the good vibes here. Great recommendations, Kiwi. You are filled to the brim with good recs today, not just streamers, but games. We're going to need your help for one of our favorite parts of the show. Every month, we scour the internet for your clips. Anyone can be in Twitch's top 5 clips of the year. It is all about you being able to just find a good clip, a really funny, incredible moment, and we are looking for your clips. And so without further ado, it is time for us to cover the top 5 clips of January. Let's take a look at our number 5 clip of the month.
So I think it's even just that first step of like,
yeah, of course. Come over.
A lot of the guys out here who are fighting these
Get in here. Stand right here. Talk to him.
I just want to say hello to my daughter out there. I haven't seen her in about 11 years. And yeah, I love you, baby. And hopefully I'll be out soon. And yeah, I miss you a lot. And hey, be good out there and get your mom right, okay? Love you.
He's doing the Lord's work. He's protecting people in California right now, every day.
Doing my best.
What's your name?
My name is Salvador Silva. I'm out of Tulare County, and I miss everybody.
Oh, that's beautiful. For context, Hassan was streaming the LA fires, and Hassan was interviewing incarcerated people who were helping fight the fires in California and across the United States. A lot of firefighters are actually incarcerated, and they are allowed to get out and fight the fires for a really low amount of money per day. And it is hard work. It is dangerous, and they are saving lives. And we are so thankful to all firefighters, but especially notable to see the incarcerated firefighters doing good for others. And that was a incarcerated firefighter saying hi to their daughter that they haven't seen in 11 years. So just want to give a shout out to all the firefighters who have been saving lives and doing such incredible work. And a thanks to Hassan for giving them a little bit of a voice. I don't think we talk about it enough. So hats off to you, Hassan. And thank you for all the firefighters for all the good you're doing. That was like a bit of an emotional first one, but so good. Teddy Nopfag, I think that's right. Thank you for your dono. R Middo, thank you for your dono. I appreciate all of these incredible donos to St. Jude. You are so wonderful. It's incredible that we've raised $1,800. I'm blown away, quite frankly. Thank you so much for all your donos and for all of your Linc legends in chat. Our number 4 clip, I believe this requires a bit of a setup, so I'm going to try and give you this setup. This clip is from Shroud's Fragathon. This is currently ongoing. You can check out Shroud daily on his Fragathon. Shroud has raised $518,000 for charity, and they would love to hit 1 million. So on this subathon, this is for Shroud, who lost a loved one to cancer. And ever since, they're looking for ways to support people going through similar situations. They came up with the Fragathon. Over the next 30 days, Shroud is going live with a frag counter for each elimination on screen. He will be donating $1 to charity. Subs and donations will be increasing this multiplier, making each frag worth more and more and more. So this is from Shroud's Fragathon. Let's take a look.
Yeah, we're all licking our lips like, Big Toto!
Yo!
Bring on an extra wing. Holy shit.
Holy
Man, he must be off the margaritas right
nah,
now,
he's
bro.
definitely like 4 or 5, maybe 7 margaritas deep. Holy shit.
Let's go. Let's
Yo,
go.
Kaide, take away his card.
Oh my god. Okay, well, once again we hit the goal, so now we're all gonna all three of us are gonna get there. Once
what
we all gotta do it, dude.
Spicy wings
Dude,
for
Tyson
charity.
just donated $25,000 to charity. We gotta do it. We gotta do it. Let's go. Let's go, Tyson.
That's insane.
Oh,
That's
dude.
Oh, don't touch your face. Well, maybe it is spicy.
Nah, bro, this is spicy, bro.
No, it's spicy. Wait, it's starting to hit me. Nah, the whole wing is too much. I'm gonna cry.
BB No Money. Having a spicy wing for charity. That's so lovely. I don't encourage anyone to get hurt on behalf of charity, but I do appreciate the sacrifice that their mouths and probably their butts are taking for a good cause. So thank you to all those incredible creators. Kiwi, do you ever do risky things for charity? It is so dangerous.
My my entire lineup prior to this last charity stream I did in December for Stumpmas is typically spicy challenge things. You can't do it anymore. Don't do it. I did do the 1 chip challenge 1 year as a result of a thing we were doing. So, but typically it's like spicy beans, or like at $100 I take a shot of all the hot sauces I own. I do like spicy food, so like I take care of myself. So yes, I take a shot of all the hot sauces. I like get a little shot glass, and then because you can do that at the time, like it wasn't against Twitch TOS. So then at HEB also has like ghost pepper like chips that you can eat too. I know Pocky makes it, but then HEB has like a like a Cheeto puff thing, but it's like ghost pepper flavored, and it actually is very savory. So for me, like the spiciness just gets to my ears, so it's not so bad. I don't know if that makes sense for people who eat spicy food frequently, but that's my dicey. We're trying to find alternative ways for Stutmas, and I was very kind and went, please don't hurt yourselves on account of us. And I had just had a tonsillectomy, so I was like,
TOS.
probably not great. Yeah,
Do
so I
not
had to
break TOS.
revamp my
I have a question because you just said you took a shot of every hot sauce you owned. How many hot sauces do you own? I have 3. I have Louisiana.
You mean the normal amount?
Yes, I have 3.
A couple.
I feel
Kiwi, how many hot sauces do you own?
So here's the thing, like in anticipation for some of these streams, I have gone out and bought some. I do have like season 10s, like of the hot ones, like hot sauce box in anticipation for charity back then. But typically I have one called Not Your Mama's hot sauce, or Slap Your Mama's hot sauce, sorry. Which
I have that
is
too.
yes, but I have the spicier variation. I like the Black Label or the Valentino's or the Valentina's hot sauce. Tapatio, and then like Cholula, and then well, I'm kind of over Frank's Reds because we have it at the hospital I work at quite a bit, and that's pretty good. So right now I'm just on like the Louisiana hot sauce brand.
Crystal?
But that's the Crystal,
babe.
It's just
It's like so vinegary. It's so good. I'm a Crystal girl.
Is that the one with the white label with the blue and the green on it?
It can be. I think Crystal has a couple different labels, but it's the Louisiana like vinegar hot sauce.
Let me see. The one I'm
I
thinking
think
of
Moral
is the yellow
is.
one.
Yes, you're talking about Louisiana
I know
brand.
this one.
Oh.
Yeah, but the Crystal one, I do actually have the Crystal one right now too. So
Amazing. Love a hot sauce moment. This is so good. And such a great thing to do for charity. So really wonderful to see that. Speaking of charity, Praha Victus, thank you for your dono. Just like scrolling through, and Buckling Goblin. I see you, Buckling Goblin.
That's my best friend.
Is it? Oh, that's so sweet. Goblin, thank you so much for your dono. Bully63, Hydro, I see you. Thank you so much for donating to St. Jude. We adore you. And with that, I'm going to move us on. This is our top 3 clip of the month.
Should I get him a PlayStation?
Yeah.
Mom. Mom. He said he's gonna get me a PlayStation. What? He said he's gonna get me a PlayStation.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I get him one.
Oh my god. It's his birthday on the 7th.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, get one.
He's gonna get him a PlayStation.
W7, just pick it out. I'll meet you in the front. And then pick, you can get.
Can I get a PS5?
Of course. What you gonna get, a PS4?
I don't know where it is. I've always wanted one of these. I did have one.
All right, slow down now.
That would make my life.
Slow down. Get the Slim the best one. That's the digital edition. You should get this one. This one right here. Let me get that. I'm gonna eat it real fast.
All right. Yeah, I have somebody to check that at the front.
All right, wait, hold on. You're gonna get a game too. What kind of game you want?
I'm gonna have to go with. If they don't have 2K25.
It's right there. 2K25.
Aha.
Whoa.
You get 2 games.
2 games? Are you serious?
2 games.
There's no driving games here? This is a driving game, kind of. Yeah, kind of.
Did he pick GTA?
You get it?
I guess.
I mean, that's technically a driving game.
It technically is a driving game.
Daryl.
Thank you so much.
No, of course.
Try not to cry.
No, it's good.
Look at his chat. They're so stoked.
2025. I'm a rapper.
He's signing it.
The older you realize.
2, 3.
What a dude.
There you go. best.
That is so sweet. Pontiac. What a dude. Gifting a PlayStation Slim and 2 games to a kid that he met in a Best Buy. I mean, you can't get luckier than that.
I know. Oh my. PlayStation is fun. I wish I was walking through a store and somebody was like, hey, Espé, I'm about to buy you a PlayStation.
Yeah. That's nice. The kid kind of like, it looked like he didn't know how to react at first, and like toward the end, I felt like it was settling in, like, oh my god, I got a PS5, like somebody just gave and I can't imagine how that mom probably feels in regards to being like a complete stranger just bought, especially like, you know, we don't know people's circumstances, and if it's a thing where like financially it's not like feasible, because consoles are very expensive now, like, and so there's barrier to entry to people being able to enjoy video games sometimes, and so I just think that's really special.
Pontiac, you are such a cool dude for doing that to a kid, and especially for their mom, and being able to see that live is such a treat. So I'm really glad this made the top 5, because it's just a really special moment. I think it's such a good reflection of things that you get to experience on Twitch as well, which is like, you just don't know what's going to happen live, and there's just wonderful people doing really wonderful things every day. So shout out to Pontiac, made DDG, for making a kid and their mom's day. Like, you're a real one. So thanks, dude. Jones Spoon, thank you for donating to St. Jude. I'm going to continue to try and read these out as I see them, y'all. So thank you for the disruptions today. But this is all for a good cause. All of these donations go directly to St. Jude. Stormtaker, thank you for your donation. Eloisa and 19 Black 88, thank you so much. Pencil Sharpener, that's a sick username. Never sell that, no matter how much someone offers you. Sema09, Anna Droid 614.
That's my friend.
Oh my gosh, are all your friends coming out? All the woodwork to donate?
One of
You got
my
good friends.
college friends donated earlier, a pie to the face. I met him in college, so I guess he's here today too. So that's really sweet.
That's so sweet. You got good company. That is good reflection of you. And just as a reminder, because we are using Twitch's charity tool, and some people are like, what is that? Does Twitch take a cut? No, Twitch does not take a cent of charity donations. When you click the donate to charity tool, every penny goes through PayPal Giving, which is the site we use to help put our donations into the correct place. Twitch does not take a cut. Nothing. So feel free to donate, knowing it all goes to a good cause. Hiha says, thank you for your donation. I see you. I feel like another one of your friends. Thank you.
Yes,
Every time I read a donation, you're like, I know them. You have,
She
like,
started
such
off
good-
as a. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, do you go.
Oh, I was just like, she started off as a follower, and so typically, like, I don't even remember what stream, but when I go to a city and I have a community member who I've known for quite a bit, I'll be like, hey, like, I know you're in the city, like, do you want to go get food? And so we got to go to Monterey Bay Aquarium together and spend the day. So it's super wonderful. I've gotten to know her over the years, which is really wonderful. Sorry to interrupt.
Worth it. Thank you so much. We love all these donos. And now we will move on to our top clip of the month, number 2.
Calma!
Caralho!
Come on! Eita!
Lindo! Oh my god, it's a gender reveal.
Caralho!
It's a gender reveal in GTA.
É um homem! Red Beiramar Júnior, rapaziada! Olha! Red Beiramar Júnior!
It's a boy! That is so sweet. That is so cute and such a good version of a gender reveal. I know like some people are like hot and cold on gender reveals because they can be like really extravagant and unnecessary. Like I can't imagine a better use case of a gender reveal than to go into GTA. And I bet they had to use a lot of their friends to help actually put that together. That was probably like a big moment for them. So that's really, really sweet. Luquette, thank you so much for sharing your gender reveal on stream and with your community and with us. And congratulations on your baby boy. That is so cute. Sheer, thank you for your donation. Hero by Clicking, thank you for your donation. Cadre, thank you for your donation. To St. Jude, you're all so appreciated. XV10X, thank you so much. Listen, we've had a lot of good clips this month, and I've been really impressed with the community and all that you have done. It is my honor and my joy to say, let's take a look at Twitch's #1 clip of the month.
Guys, I'm literally live in a tree right now. Look at this. Look at this. I got my laptop right here. There's a power bank down below, and my webcam is right over there. You can see that? I'm literally playing Marvel Rivals in a tree, specifically as Squirrel Girl, or maybe Groot. I don't know.
Squirrel Girl in the tree does it again. Let's go. The purple lion has been rescued.
Squirrel Girl in a tree.
All right, let's go. You know bro's back is cramping now. Ain't that the truth? I said MVP! Dude, the guy playing in the tree was the MVP. Do you see this right now? Oh, that's a first, bro. Let's go. Squirrel Girl in the tree is MVP. And you guys are making fun of me, bro. Literally carried, bro. Good. Those teammates don't know I was playing in a tree. I'm in a tree right now.
I am in a tree.
Let's do another one, bro. Guys, I got MVP playing Squirrel Girl in the tree. Like, I'm the GOAT. I'm literally the GOAT.
That's so awesome. So that was streamer Austin the Wingman playing Squirrel Girl from Rivals, from Marvel Rivals in a tree. So funny. We have a special treat for y'all. We were actually able to get Austin the Wingman. So let's go say hi to Austin live. Austin the Wingman, thank you for being able to join us. Congratulations for getting Twitch's top clip of the month. Where are you?
All right, thank you so much. Thank you for I'm honored to be the top clip of the month. It's wonderful. And I'm at an actual basketball court right now. As you can see, there's some guys playing a game at the court right nearby. And I'm here because I'm going to be streaming afterwards. I'm going to play Wii basketball on a basketball court, and then maybe we'll play 2K afterwards. But, you know, kind of the same vein. We're playing Squirrel Girl on a tree. We're playing a basketball game on a basketball court. So, yeah, that's what we got going on right now, guys.
Dude, that's so sick. So you're like, this is kind of your shtick, is you play a game live in the same space that you should be in if you were to actually be in that game.
That's exactly it. Yep. I've done Wii tennis on a tennis court. So, you know, I'm expanding on the Wii genre. I have some other ideas for Marvel Rivals. Somebody watching the stream was like, why don't you play Rocket Raccoon in a dumpster? And I'm like, ooh, that's a good idea. So, you know, there's a lot of places I can take this. There's a lot of cool things you can do when you just have the idea, playing a game in an environment that fits with it. There's a lot of different and unique ideas you can make with that. So it's pretty cool.
Is that you playing in a fridge? Sorry.
So this was funny. As I detail in that video, my university was doing some renovations on one of the floors of one of their buildings, and they left that fridge behind, and they left food inside rotting. And I'm like, this is an incredible opportunity. So I took everything out, I cleaned it, and as you can see, I'm fitting myself in. I added some props, some random stuff around the room. And I literally did a stream, as you can see right there, where I'm sitting inside of the fridge. It wasn't on, thankfully, so I wasn't cold. But yeah, that's one of the other things I've done. Here I am. I played Dress to Impress inside of a JCPenney, and I actually won a game. So I mean, how would you feel if you lost in Dress to Impress to somebody who's actually playing in a department store? So I mean, you know, it's just kind of cool. A lot of different ideas I've done.
This is so innovative. This is so funny. Just for chat, please know that we've pinned Austin the Wingman's channel in chat. Go to Austin's channel and follow them right now. This is so funny. And I just love that you are thinking outside the box here. It's kind of like what Twitch is all about. I've never seen anyone do anything like this before. So just like hats off to you for doing this. Espé, you got any questions for Austin?
How does your brain work? I am so fascinated. How does your brain work and how does your Wi-Fi work? I can't even get good Wi-Fi in my house to play Marvel Rivals, and you are in a tree?
So yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. I didn't wake up one morning like Marvel Rivals in a tree. It didn't happen like that. It's been a slow progression over time, getting out of my comfort zone. You know, a year ago, I would have been too anxious to do a stream on a basketball court where people are actually playing. But you know, streaming has helped me get more confident, that kind of thing. And as far as the setup goes, I've memorized my setup. It's like the back of my hand. I unplug it and replug it and disassemble, reassemble so many times. I have a power bank down below for power. It was like $500 on Amazon. It's kind of overkill, but it gets the job done. And I have a Verizon hotspot with my phone. And people are always like, you have better internet in a tree than I do at home. And it's so funny. I guess I just have a really good hotspot. Like here, the internet speeds are really good despite being a basketball court. So, yeah.
I am fascinated and I am inspired. Like, I think this takes innovation to such a new level, and it is so inspiring to see people just think outside of the fridge. I was about to say box, but you were in the fridge. I felt like that fit a little better.
It does.
Yeah,
It does.
that is so sick. Really impressive stuff that you're able to do. Kiwi, you got any questions for Austin? It's so sick what you're able to do. I'm really impressed.
That's amazing. I'm just floored. And there's like so many different options you can do, especially like if you're going from like Wii Sports to like eventually like Switch Sports, and Switch Sports has like different options there as well. So I just think that's really, really cool.
Can you
I know
play?
you're. Go ahead, Espé.
There is a packing simulator. You should play Packing Simulator in a U-Haul. I will watch that.
I know Kai Cenat did stream in a U-Haul, so it's possible. We know that, and that's a good idea. I'll have to figure out if I can rent a U-Haul for cheap. It's a good idea. I like that one.
Really good ideas, and I know I think your plan is you're already out there, you're already in a basketball court, so I assume you are about to go live pretty soon. Is that your plan?
That's the plan. As soon as I'm done here, I'm going to start up the stream. We're going to start with Wii Basketball. If people are interested, I'll try out 2K, maybe if there's other basketball games that people know. But yeah, that's the plan. That's today's stream idea I'm going to be doing.
That's so cool, Austin. Well, again, congratulations for winning the top clip of the year. As your bonus, I know you are here on this stream, which we just love, but you're going to go live, which means everyone in chat, you guys just hang out, stay right here because we're going to raid Austin at the end of our live stream in just a few minutes. And hopefully you guys can all just check out what Austin is doing live. Give him a follow. He deserves it. That top clip of the year is difficult to get, especially on Twitch. Austin, congratulations again, man. Like, you killed it, and we just can't wait to see what you stream next.
Thank you so much. It's been an honor being here, and I appreciate the award, and I have a lot of plans for what I'm going to do in the future, so thank you so much for having me.
Sick. We'll see you live, dude. All right. Have a good time. Enjoy your stream. He's going to start setting up right now. Bye, Austin. So Austin is getting ready to set up his stream, and we're going to raid at the end of our stream. But that was our top 5 clips of the month. We really do genuinely scour the internet to find the top clip. It can come from anyone. So tell your community to clip when you are live because you just never know. We also have been putting a lot more energy into sharing clips just from Twitch's product perspective. This is like my corpo brain speak for a second, but I just have to tell you, we are putting a lot of energy in you being able to export, edit, and share your clips externally to TikTok, Instagram, wherever is your vibe. Share your clips because we are looking, and we just love to see people kind of like explode from their clips. It's really cool, and it's just an awesome thing. It's like how you find talent. So we'll keep Austin's channel pinned in chat so you can continue to follow him. I've seen a bunch of people already follow Austin, which is sick. I would like to see more. And with that, those were our top 5 clips. I'd love to talk a little bit about meetups. Espé, can you tell everybody some of the meetups that are coming up?
Yes, y'all, we have a lot of meetups right around the corner. On February 6th in Toronto, Canada, we have the Platinum Play Party for Autism in Ontario. We have February 8th in Seattle, Washington, the Seattle Community Meetup. February 22nd in Saskatoon, California, we have the Saskatoon Community Meetup. And then February 23rd in Memphis, Tennessee, we have the Memphis MeetUps takes over. I'm about to butcher this so bad. Oh, that's literally says Wiseacre, y'all. My brain. It's Wiseacre.
You did it. You did it.
Yes, they take over Wiseacre. And if you want more information about this, you can head on over to meetups.twitch.tv/events.
That is so awesome. We do love seeing people meet up in their local communities. I'm going to read a couple donos, and then Kiwi, I'm going to ask you about your meetups experiences. Waffleette, thank you so much for your donation. Scruffy Sophia, that's a good one.
That's my sister.
Oh my God. You know, like all these improv. Thank you so much for your donation. Longy TGD, thank you so much for your donation. My brain does that too, Espé, where I'll be like, Wisacre, you know, and it's like, no, it's Wiseacre. Like, we can handle this. It's Missy, thank you so much for your dono. We are the same brain. I will read things literally and it will get me into trouble. Mouse Cop 09, thank you so much for that dono. Caesar, thank you so much for your donation to St. Jude. I really appreciate how everybody's really getting on the trolley for this St. Jude charity stream. You all like really rock. Viva Labs, thank you so much for that dono. We've almost raised $2,000. That's like so awesome. Kiwi, as I continue to look for donos, I would just love to ask you about your experiences with participating in meetups and just like how it's been for you.
Yeah, really quickly, I think at one point it was said Saskatoon, California. I believe that's Canada.
It is Canada.
Y'all, I'm such a Californian that when I see CA, my brain goes to California. Oh my goodness.
That's that American imperialism in like true effect. Yeah.
I did fail geography. I saw someone say a geography lesson. It would be time.
Saskatoon, Canada is where that meetup is taking place. Kiwi, please tell us your meetup experiences and how it's been for you without dragging Espé anymore.
It's okay. I just didn't want somebody in, if there was a Saskatoon, California, going, where are they? And then being really upset about the fact that they couldn't find it. So that's why I had to point that out for a moment. I tried to be really gracious about it though. So Twitch community meetups. I have been part of Twitch community meetups for about 7 years. So 7 out of the 8 years I've been streaming. And I've been a lead for the Twitch community the Twitch community meetup. For Stream Texas, for San Antonio.
Oh no. There it is. Okay, go ahead.
Forever. I've been the lead for the San Antonio Stream Texas chapter for about 6 years. So Stream Texas was one of those meetups that initially started in Austin back in 2015 when meetups started kind of popping up. And instead of being a super individualistic mindset, the group went, hey, like, you know, it's real common for people in Texas to just drive. We just drive everywhere. 3 hours outside of Texas, people go, what do you mean? And 3 hours within Texas is like, oh yeah, like we're just right down the road. So we decided to be kind of more like an all-state entity with chapters within it. And that's kind of how we organize, and that's how we function. So I had explained at the beginning of stream that I got into Twitch streaming in order to make friends, because I was really, really lonely for a while. And I started coming to Twitch community meetups. The first one I went to was a bumpy experience. But then I went, you know what? I don't want to let this like determine me not, or like finding a good thing. So let me continue to go to them. And after that, they were great. And I have met some of my best friends through Twitch community meetups. And they're just super great because, one, community is more powerful together. I think a lot of the times in the US, it's very common to have that individualistic mindset. That individualistic mindset. And so like when we come together as a community, it shows how much good we can do. One of the examples I want to talk about for like Stream Texas specifically is when Hurricane Harvey ended up impacting Houston in 2017, the community, the MeetUps community came together, a bunch of streamers, to raise $25,000 for like direct relief to try and help the community. And people from different chapters were coming to Houston with like, you know, goods and water and food to try and help and like relieve people who were stuck in their homes at the time. And so like it just was really impactful being a new member at the time and being like, oh my gosh, like I've never done a charity stream. What can I do? And also like jumping in and trying to be like, let me try to raise money for this. Overall, the community with the different, you know, when meetups get together and when there's like powerful movements happening and we're organizing people, like we raised over $34,000 in total since the organization's like conception. And so it's just one of those things that I do encourage. Now, I will say post lockdown, a lot of meetups are kind of a little slower to get started. But also acknowledge that like Twitch, or one thing I'd like to point out is like for people who organize Twitch community meetups and people who volunteer, we don't work for Twitch. We are a grassroots movement, and so it's people volunteering and being like, hey, let's try to get some nerds together, you know, basically, or like let's get people who stream on Twitch like out from behind the screen, because it can be very, very like Twitch streaming in itself can be very isolating if you don't know how to start connecting with people, and if you don't fit into any of like the guild boxes either currently. And so it just provides a place for people to go and connect with other like-minded individuals who like enjoy streaming certain things or playing games together. One instance where from one of my meetups, I had these two people meet at one of the meetups, and then I only followed one of the two people. Streamer follower brain of like, I thought I followed you on this platform as well, but I guess I didn't. And this was like in 2019. And then we had our first official meetup for San Antonio again in August. And I saw both of them at the meetup again. And I was like, oh my gosh, I like want to let you know I've loved seeing your friendship throughout these years. Like, I love seeing that you guys do all these things together. And like the girl was just like, do you know we got married? And I was like, what? What do you mean you got married? And she's like, yeah, we met at one of the meetups, which was that September one. Aww. And from them, like, we connected and we got married. And so it's just kind of one of those things where it's like, you never know who you're going to meet. You never know like who's going to connect, who you collaborate with. It's been incredibly fun, not only organizing the community for like me to make new friends, but also to watch other connections come from there, but also see Twitch streamers who like start off and it's like, this is my first charity event with you all, and like their careers taking off after that point as Twitch streamers, and it being like, wow, like we got to give them the opportunity, because sometimes in meetups we are able to utilize front page for charity streams. We are able to utilize, depending on scheduling, for, you know, our in-person meetups, so that way, you know, we can interview people within our community and show like there's no non-linear way to either be successful on Twitch or get into Twitch. And so, yeah, but overall, like my why for like Twitch community meetups specifically, and why I've been doing it so long, is that I am from the South. I am from Texas. And so a lot of the times people who are within marginalized communities feel isolated, because in my day-to-day, like I don't see anybody who's queer. I don't see anybody who might be trans. I don't see, like in, even though I live in San Antonio, the most of my team that I work with at my hospital that I do are all white people. And so it's like when people don't see themselves reflected in like common spaces, or they're unable to like connect with people, they feel isolated, and it can be really, really lonely. But like the internet, and I think, you know, Twitch in general tends to attract individuals who are part of marginalized communities, because it's that wanting to connect. It's wanting to find people who look like you. And who have your same lifestyles. And so like, that's why I think Twitch community meetups are really important, because you're getting these Twitch streamers out from behind their computers to really connect and meet in person and be in like safe spaces where they can just be themselves, which I think is more important now more than ever, sort of thing. And so, but yeah, that's, hopefully I have like given a good gist, like not all like our experience is the same to like Soba does things differently, or like Saskatoon in Canada does things differently, or like, New
Classic
York does things like,
Saskatoon, Canada.
let's use Saskatoon. They all do things very differently. And so like their organizers' goals for their chapters might be different, but I do believe that overall, the goal is community and to bring people together and help them not feel so lonely or alone, while connecting through shared passions, which honestly, like, because everybody Twitch streams, you already have something to talk about or to connect over going forward. So but yeah, that's a little bit about
beautiful
Twitch
pitch.
meetups and the good. Okay.
I could not have said it better myself. I think you are such a wonderful advocate for meetups. And Kiwi, we really appreciate the energy and the time you have put to make your meetup so special. You are so correct. For everybody who is listening and learning and finding out for the very first time that you can actually go and find other gamers and Twitch enthusiasts in your city, all you have to do is go to meetups.twitch.tv. Maybe we can throw that in chat. Currently, we're pinning Kiwisnstars' channel because we want you to follow Kiwi because they've been such an excellent co-host today. But go to meetups.twitch.tv to find a local meetup in your local city. We are so excited to have so many chapters. They are global. We have meetups in Germany. We're like starting to have meetups in Japan. It's really awesome. If you do not see a meetup in your local city, guess what? You can start one. There is an application on meetups.twitch.tv, so you can join our incredible group of volunteers like Kiwi who make meetups to find other people that they like and want to meet, get a drink, and talk about games and Twitch and everything that you care about. So find your community. Please go to meetups.twitch.tv. We just are we would just love to have you. And Daniela, who runs that program, is awesome. She's just obsessed with meetups and she's so good at what she does. And I just want to give a shout out to Daniela for all her work. So please go to meetups.twitch.tv and find a meetup. Kiwi, you're killing it. You have been such an awesome guest. You are such an incredible speaker for not just the people that you advocate for and the amazing content creators, but also for meetups. It's a joy to have you. Please tell everybody where they can find you and maybe like what you're streaming next.
Yeah. So you can find me here on Twitch. So Kiwisnstars, I believe it's still. Oh no, it's meetups.twitch.tv. That's pinned. But Kiwisnstars. My name is on the screen. That's. Oh, okay. Okay.
We'll switch it back, but yes, guys, keep going.
That's where you can find me. Also, my username is the same on Instagram, TikTok, Blue Sky. I don't really use Threads, so on there, but like, don't expect much from me on that one. And then, so yeah, that's where you can find me. What I'm gonna stream next? That's a good question because, I have some like special event streams that are coming up, and one of the big ones is I'm gonna do a money match stream with Peachiena from Stumped Gamers because they talk about how toxic of a Smash Bros streamer they are, and they're like, I don't know if our friendship will survive it. And I go, yeah, no, I want to test it. I think it'd be fun. So we're gonna do that. And so, I mean, yeah, that's where you can find me.
Amazing. Please go follow Kiwisnstars and go to a meetup and hang out with us some more. We really appreciate you, Kiwi, for all of the incredible stuff that you were able to add to this show. We could not have done it without you. So thank you for spending your time with us today. I'm going to read off a couple more donos while I also confirm that because we hit our $1,500 goal, and thank you all to making that possible, Twitch is going to match right now and also donate $1,500 to the goal that we had. So Ein Freudchen, thank you for your donation. Lordy, all caps, sis, thank you so much for your dono. Seema, thank you for your dono. Really appreciating all these awesome donations that got us to way over $2,000. My God. Agronius, thank you so much for your dono. Trying to read these in chat. Renvis, thank you so much for your dono. Turkey Assassin, I think that's what that is. Thank you so much. Those poor turkeys. Kadia Taylor, thank you so much for your dono to St. Jude. This is so lovely that you all were able to come together for this. Son Kadram. Oh gosh, I butchered that. My apologies. I'm doing my best. Saskatoon, California, thank you for your donation. That was a little joke. Abs Mario, thank you for your donation. Thank you all so much for your awesome donos to a wonderful cause. You'll notice Twitch just donated and matched that $1,500. So thank you so much for everything. This is going to be it for us today. Just quickly, Espé, if you want to tell everybody where they can find you if they want to learn more about you off the stream.
You can find me in California, but not in Saskatoon, California. You can find me everywhere at Espé Simone. Sometimes I'm in drag. Most of the time I'm not, because makeup is hard.
And my name is Mary Kish. It is my honor to be here today and to speak with you and to talk about all the wonderful things that you are doing as the Twitch community. It is like the highlight of my life to be able to do this and to have a show where we have collectively raised over $3,500 for St. Jude is extremely meaningful to me. Ranjeen, thank you so much for your donation. I just have to say this is a very deeply personal show for me, especially as we were able to honor Linc and their legacy. Earl, thank you for your dono. Please continue to use Linc Legend in chat with honor. Humming Humbucker, thank you for your dono to St. Jude. Linc would have absolutely loved this, and I just think it's so wonderful that we can all come together to support Linc's legacy on Twitch, Dino Dance, and all the incredible good that we can do when we use our voices to raise money for wonderful causes like St. Jude. I really appreciate you. So please be good to each other. Don't go anywhere. We're going to raid Austin because they won our top clip of the month, and we'll have additional surprises for Austin. So please enjoy watching them and give Kiwi a follow. Thank you all for watching. That's going to be it for us this episode. Hang out and we'll see you on the next episode of Twitch. Thank you so much. Bye.